Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for just another channel update video. Hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter than usual, but a few things just wanted to go through real quick. I'm recording this on Labor Day, actually, and probably going to just release this at some point later today once I get it uploaded and everything, but just give you guys a few channel updates, a couple other updates on other things that are going on. And that's kind of about it for this one, but as far as the channel goes, we are looking at right about, 1730 subscribers, so pretty cool. We just hit 1700 not terribly long ago, and we've hit some more. Now, interestingly, I did hear last week, actually, sometime in September, theoretically, I think YouTube is trying something new again, and they are apparently going to be switching. I want to say it was if you have 1,000 subscribers or more, to kind of combat people just obsessively looking at their numbers and people getting mad, especially like the really popular people on YouTube, looking at, oh, my numbers went down by 10,000 or whatever. I'm like, I don't even have close to that. For it to go down that much. But they're basically wanting to just give you rough estimates now, so I probably won't be able to see what the actual channel count is unless there's something under YouTube Studio. I haven't looked that far into detail, but so it might just say like 17K or 1700, or yeah, whatever, 1,700, whatever. But yeah, so they might be sometime in September. I guess they're rolling out that change, and of course, people naturally are not happy about it. It's change, it's different. For me, whatever, I can take it or leave it either way. It is kind of nice to know just if people are leaving, if they're subscribing, that kind of a thing. You just kind of see what videos are doing well, which ones maybe aren't doing quite as well, that sort of a thing. But yeah, thanks to everybody for subscribing and liking the videos and stuff like that. There's plenty more to come. If you haven't watched the channel lately, there are a few you might be interested in, actually. We do have the recently released Circus Master's Revenge. That came out about a week and a half ago as I'm recording this. So if you liked Audio Defense, it's not quite the same, but it's kind of along the similar lines. Definitely check out that video. Go check out the game itself. Joe Quirk, shout out to you, buddy. Glad it got released, and hopefully we'll get the other chapters here in the future. And it is, of course, back to school time, and man, I wish I would have had this type of thing when I was in college. It might have actually made things a little bit easier, but there's a video right here. Noted is a recently updated app in iOS that combines both audio and text note taking all into one thing. So let's say you're in class, you're in a meeting, you're at work, whatever. Record something, you record your class, record your meeting, take notes while you're doing it, and at any point you can go through your text notes and go, what the heck did they say while I was writing this? Because I don't understand my own notes. That's happened to me before. So you can just basically go through by audio or by text. Everything is synchronized. If you have other people maybe that you want to share it with, you can actually share the notes. I've done that via like iCloud, that kind of a thing. I shared it with the developers for some bug reporting. But yeah, so like if you wanted to share your audio text note combinations, and it works really well with VoiceOver. You can just use your action rotor. You can, boom, just jump to audio, jump to text points. It works pretty slick. I've been keeping an eye on apps like this for a while. None of them have worked well with VoiceOver whatsoever. So people going back to school, especially high school, college, definitely want to check that out. Check out that video and go download Noted for iOS. It's pretty cool, actually. Of course, our mixers are keeping up with everything. We've got a couple mixer streams. Not sure if I'm going to release a mixer or just a channel update video today. We'll see. But I've got quite a few queued up, and usually Saturdays, maybe Fridays sometimes. But Saturdays are usually kind of when I've started going live. Saturday evenings seems to be a pretty good time to do that. So you can go to mixer.com/BGFH and you'll find me there. And like I said, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. We have another audio game that I'm hopefully going to record a video for today. From the creators of Gold Gun, where we have Audio Wizards. It came out officially in the App Store yesterday. Finally got around to downloading it this morning. I did do a little bit of beta testing for it early on, so I've kind of played. I sort of have an idea what the game is going to be like, but I think we're just going to try to take a look at the game at some point here today. That might be Wednesday's video. That might be, if I get it recorded, might be covering that Wednesday just to give them some well-deserved attention as well. So we got that. And actually, I totally forgot. I think Gears of War is actually coming out. Gears of War 5. Actually, they call it Gears 5 now. And for whatever reason, they dropped the of War, but it's Gears 5. And I have Xbox Game Pass, so I should be able to play that on my Xbox, or I think even on my PC, because I think it's coming to games for Windows as well. So might be able to take a look at that at some point here in the next little while. And of course the games are just going to be coming more and more, because we finally, everyone says it's when Madden comes out, that's when you basically know the fall stretch of games is coming. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We've got some indie titles, a couple that I kickstarted. We've got Shenmue 2 or Shenmue 3 coming out. We've got, God, just so many things. Doom Eternal. Outer Worlds, that looks pretty awesome. Still debating whether I want to get Borderlands 3. That could be fun. With all the stuff surrounding that game, though, I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I don't know if I'm going to wait and see how it is. I mean, I like the first two, despite some low vision issues trying to read all of your interfaces and skill trees and all that stuff. But it does look fun, so you never know. But a lot of games to look forward to. Probably won't be getting into hardware this year. You have your Apple keynote on the 10th. I'm sure I'll watch it. Maybe I'll give some thoughts on it, as I usually do. But seeing as how I just upgraded my iPhone and my iPad and my Apple Watch last year, probably not going to happen again. Probably, it would have to be something miraculously cool for me to even think about upgrading again, because this stuff is not cheap. And so I just don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see what that does. Microsoft's got their event. I forget when it was. And actually at the end of September, usually it's in October, but the end of September, we have another Oculus Connect conference. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to come out with, especially now that we have the Rift S out there, we have the Oculus Quest out there. If we're going to see more games, if we're going to see new types of features coming to the Quest, if they're going to even tease some sort of new controllers. You've got Valve in there. They called them knuckle controllers, but I forget what they're called now. Index controllers, I think so. So there's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of stuff that we'll potentially be looking into. The other thing that came out yesterday, check this out, playlist here, and I'll try to remember to put a link in the description for you guys, just so you can check it out. Remember, earlier this year, I attended the Game Accessibility Conference in March. Finally, it took them long enough, but it's out there. All of these sessions, 8 sessions, are up here right now for the Game Accessibility Conference 2019, GAConf 2019. So there's 8 sessions, and there's some really good stuff here. We got Ian Hamilton giving kind of a recap of 2018. We've got stuff on Forza. We've got stuff on, watch the video for Collapsus. This is an upcoming puzzle game from Wraith Games. I don't know when it's coming out. They said hopefully later this year, and I hope it is, because I really, really want to play it. There's some obscene amount of accessibility features. You thought 2018 was the year of accessibility. I mean, 2019 is just incredible so far. Mainstream games, accessible games, indie games, AAA, and like I said, Collapsus, they've got like I can't even remember how many accessibility features they said. It's ridiculous, and it's coming out on pretty much any platform under the sun. So especially if all the features are there, or most of them, like if I would get it for the PC, and hell, I might get it for the Switch too, because hey, support them, and if I can have an accessible game as a portable, heck yeah, why not? But we have those. We've got, I mean, there's a session on the adaptive controller. We have that session right here where my mouse is. We got the panel. Megan, Steve Saylor, and I talked about blind and low vision accessibility for games, touched on VR a tiny bit. Really fun session, but all of those are up there. You can watch those now. Definitely, if you're into game accessibility, definitely check these out, because there was a lot. I had a blast just listening to all those sessions live and talking to people afterwards. So, yeah, GAConf is up on their YouTube channel. Check those out. You can also find me on one of the recent Blind Abilities podcast with Joe talking about the Circus Masters Revenge game that just came out. So yeah, it's been a busy, busy time. And so speaking of busy, like I said, something else that's been going on. You may have, if you follow the streams at all, or you follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, you probably have seen different tweets from different tweets, and in the streams you heard of Riley Rose Frazee, and yeah, so cool thing out of nowhere, just no idea how it really actually ended up happening, but yeah, as of July, we are officially going out now, and so she came up here to visit, and she's staying up here for a little while, so she's going to be able to help me out with some of the mixer stuff and maybe some video ideas, and you never know what kind of stuff we'll be able to do. If you want more information, we talked about it on the recent A4G podcast. So that's another thing that I am doing, the A4G podcast, Accessibility for Gamers. You can find that on Anchor. You can find it on some other services. For whatever reason, it's not propagating to all of them like some of the other ones are. But yeah, like I said, she's been really supporting me on the stream, on Twitter, for quite a while. Just started talking a while back, and just however it went, boom, just started talking, and beginning of July, just decided to give it a shot, go out and see what happens. Came up here to visit, and so yeah, she's staying up here for a while, and so we're probably going to be doing a lot more stuff with A4G, and you never know, we'll maybe try to get something going either through a stream or, like I said, we'll have her give her a chance to try virtual reality. She has a little bit. I showed her one of the kind of passive experiences, but there's some experiences that you can try through audio, and so it'll be interesting to kind of see what happens with that. So yeah, you'll probably see her popping up a lot more here and there, possibly on some videos, possibly more than likely on the streams, and then of course we've had a lot of mixer issues, or not mixer. I keep wanting to say mixer. Anchor issues. We've been trying to do the A4G podcast, but the month of July, or the part of July, and most of August has been kind of a bust, just because there's been stuff going on technically. We weren't able to get the Anchor to work correctly. The voice calling feature just was not working. So, if you followed it but then kind of gave up because, well, they're not updating, well, we are again. So like I said, it'll be a lot easier because, hey, we're actually in the same place now. So we don't have to deal with that, and yeah, so we'll be able to do more episodes usually every Sunday. We released one early yesterday because, what the heck, got one going. Gave you guys the update for that. But if you want more information on all that, definitely check out the A4G podcast, kind of plug that a little bit. So yeah, that is kind of an update. Like I said, there's a lot going on, a lot of stuff out there. Definitely check out the Noted app. check out CMR, Circus Masters Revenge. We got some old school games. We got some VR. We've got some a little bit of everything, and we'll have a few more accessible stuff coming later, and lots more as well. So the channel is definitely not going anywhere. It's definitely not going to be slowing down. Wednesday, Saturdays, usually Monday mixer videos. Not sure if I'm going to do one of those today. Might just do a might just do this update video and call it good there. But that'll be it for now. Hope everyone had a good long holiday weekend. It was a nice long weekend here. Unfortunately, back to work tomorrow, but hey. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, mixer.com/BGFH, and illegally-cited.com. You'll find all of my other work and appearances and podcasts and all that kind of stuff there. And definitely also check out the GAConf sessions, because there's some really great ones there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, chat with you guys later.